We can't hide forever.
We do not hide. We prepare for a fight for which we are not ready.
Welcome to MojoPlays, and today we're looking back at the stellar games to have been released exclusively, or at the very least initially, on the PlayStation since the start of 2020.
Light the fires. The great hunt begins.
Before we begin, we publish new content all week long, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos.
Returnal.
Appears safe to repurpose. System integration complete.
Putting the hell back into bullet hell, there can be no debate as to just how challenging Returnal was. From the innumerable projectiles, abundance of enemies, tricky terrain, and procedurally generated level design, every run-through brought with it a fresh dose of dread as you took on yet another swarm of alien threats. And that's what made it so addictive. It manages to thread that elusive needle despite its obviously punishing gameplay, by lathering the world with intrigue, fast combat, and a true sense of accomplishment for every step gained against the oncoming horde.
Newer devices than the ones in the desert. They're orichalcum, not yet tarnished by age.
Helldivers 2. Dominating the gaming landscape in a way that hasn't been seen since Halo's glory days, Helldivers took the co-op third-person shooter framework, dusted it off, lathered it with a heaping helping of democracy, and let it run wild. Sony's backwards online practices aside, Helldivers offered endless fun for those looking to live out their Starship Trooper fantasies. The satire, the firefights, the moment-to-moment action with your squadron, victory and defeat both offered a hilarious bombardment of bullets and liberty. Long may it continue.
Mag's empty.
Death Stranding 2, on the beach.
What are you doing here?
I've been looking for you.
Quite possibly the most Kojima game to ever Kojima, this long-awaited sequel to everyone's favourite courier simulator returned in force, offering far more action, variety in both combat and traversal, and a story that meanders between the mundane and the most absurd sci-fi spectacle you can imagine. As Sam Porter Bridges endeavours to reconnect the world one nation at a time, he and his allies find themselves under threat from the ghostly BTs, desperate survivors, and a spooky guitarist whose shredding turns his instrument into a railgun. Like we said, peak Kojima.
Hey, brother. Did you miss me?
Hell no.
Yeah, I figured you'd pay this place a visit.
Seeing as how I've been distributing the fruits of this fine factory all over the continent.
The Last of Us, Part 2.
Joel Miller.
Who are you?
Guess.
Controversy about the narrative aside, what this sequel brought to the fold was nothing short of mechanical brilliance. Ellie's journey of revenge was unrelenting every step of the way, cutting down raiders, exploring the darkness of human desperation, tangoing with the Rat King. This game is bleak and bloody in equal measure. Whether you consider its uncompromising tale to be detrimental or not, the thrill and visceral nature of its combat shines through, especially with how top tier the visual fidelity is. The apocalypse has never looked this good.
I don't think I can ever forgive you for that. But I would like to try.
Ratchet and Clank, Rift Apart.
Okay. Do not enter. Got it.
May I take a look? I have some experience with dimensional anomalies.
Sure.
After riding high with its phenomenal original trilogy, it's fair to say this dynamic duo was lost in limbo for the next couple of console generations, only to come back swinging with an exclusive that absolutely shone. Not only did Rift Apart retain all the fuzz and fun found in the older games, but made full use of the PS5's superior hardware, offering exquisite destruction, gorgeous and varied vistas, along with the new, now beloved, character of Rivet. It hit every mark, and could easily become the face of a new trilogy, so long as the developers get their butts in gear and give us a follow-up.
You got lucky last time, Nefarious. Is.
This calls for a special sort of annihilation.
Demon Souls. While it deserves its flowers for helping shape the modern Souls game framework, the original Demon Souls is, well, not the smoothest. Enter the masters of remakes, Bluepoint, who hammered out a top-to-bottom do-over and brought it up to snuff. Smoother controls, tighter level design, and a few extra goodies to further incentivize players. It is well worth taking up the sword again to experience the foundation that Dark Souls and Elden Ring were carved from. Now, if only they would give Bloodborne the same treatment. Ghost of Tsushima.
I'm ready, Uncle. We end this together.
The samurai epic to end all others, Jin Sakai's vengeful crusade against the invading Mongolian horde gave us everything we could have wanted, and then some. The Kurosawa-esque inspired showdowns, the choice to fight with honor or as the ruthless ghost, the rich and stunning landscape of Tsushima just waiting to be explored, and a story interwoven with splendid performances, pure hype, and crushing sorrow. It raised the bar for the genre on every conceivable level, to the extent that Ghost of Yotei has quite the mountain to climb if it hopes to match its brilliance.
I may stay behind to collect the ghost's head. Then come claim it.
Marvel's Spider-Man 2.
Let's go, man, before he gets too far.
No. He's mine.
You sure? He's got big teeth.
So do I.
A few rough edges with the greater story may have prevented this spectacular sequel from swinging to the highest heights a superhero game can reach, but that's not to say there isn't plenty to love about Spidey's second outing. Getting to switch between both Peter and Miles, the phenomenal refinement of the signature Spidey traversal system, letting loose with the symbiote suit, and admittedly a pretty bold new direction for the classic characters of Venom, Harry Osborn and Kraven. Put all that together, and this game is sure to scratch that radioactive itch.
I have sand everywhere.
God of War Ragnarok.
What's next?
Home. Storm is getting worse.
We can't believe they pulled it off. After reinventing Kratos with resounding success, it would be a tall order for any sequel to match the splendor of the 2018 original. And yet, they did just that. Not only retaining the emotional maturity and complexity of Kratos' continued journey as both an atoning man and father, but also raising the combat mechanics to their apex. The 9 realms have never been so challenging. The relationships between the cast of Broken Souls are as messy as they are relatable, while the sheer amount of content on offer ensures that Ragnarok will easily go down as an all-time god tier game.
I might have killed you. Until you learn control, we will take no unnecessary risks.
Astrobot. On the surface, yes, this looks like Sony rubbing its own back as it parades its various properties and hardware every chance it gets. But you only need to spend a short while experiencing what Astrobot is selling before it becomes ever so apparent that it's one of the greatest platformers ever made. Taking what made Astro's Playroom so much fun and drastically expanding it, the nostalgia, goodwill, and sense of fun on display is borderline absurd. It's a celebration of gaming icons wrapped in some of the most inventive and intuitive level design you'll ever come across, with Astro himself proving to be so charming he might as well be PlayStation's new mascot. Which game of the current generation do you think is PlayStation's best? Let us know in the comments.